sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to kick off.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Following the fumble recovery, Eason. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd
on play action. Allen sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, and that will force a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Jacobs, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 9-yard line.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
A 20-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Chiefs, nothing.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
Allen's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Grady Jarrett breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Third down. 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Allen. He'll get this complete to Batson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing is Issa. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 7.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the incoming Super Bowl. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Issa. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, Eason. Flushed out right, and he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Eason. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw on 3rd down, Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It's taken to the 26, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st down, Allen. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. And this one is incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On the the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jacobs, the ball.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Jacobs now. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
27-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Now a carry for Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Check 15. 19, get one. Check. No.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 43 is the mic. 18. Watch the run. 43 is the mic.
2nd down. Here's Eason. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
1-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They run it with Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
A 2-yard.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Eason looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
44-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Jacobs, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Again, the ball.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw on 3rd down, Eason. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Josh. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Another Brown.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
On the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where it's a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They run again with Breida. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On play action, Allen, he'll buy some time right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, here's Breida. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen escaping the pressure. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end Fant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Trying to run with Breida. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Steven Sims. Incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.